Okay, we made it. We're in the apartment. So it's the game con. There's random stuff in place for all the shoes that I don't have with me. Oh yeah, that's somewhere I can dry my clothes, I guess. But there is a balcony, which is good. We have a separate bath shower. It's kind of a small bath, but it's just nice to have a bath. The light seems to be doing a weird pulsing thing though, which I'm not a fan of. Maybe I'll just like set up some mood lighting or something, I don't know. So yeah, got a washer, which I'm very happy about, so I can finally wash some stuff. Very small, well, for Japan I guess this isn't too bad. Couple of hobs. I don't have much like kitchen equipment though. Like it's really minimal. There was nothing in that. I've got basically those. What's in here? And then like a singular knife. So I might have to like go to Daiso and purchase some basics and just like leave them here when I'm done. Oh no, I just realized I don't think this place has a rice cooker. So I guess I'll have to decide if I just fucking buy one and leave it here. Because up here is just like a few plates and cups. Oh, like it's a holiday apartment, I guess. It's not really designed for living in, but anyway, let's carry on. We have toilet in its own little house. Some basic functions. I say basic. I've been in Japan 2 weeks. I'm like, ugh, that's a basic toilet. I guess this is. It says fire confirm. Is this just a fire alarm or is this also the like intercom for the front? I don't know. I will probably just not touch this. Wow, it's quite a big TV. I'd not really stopped to realize. We got 4 o'clock already. Wow. Some tissues, which is nice. Nice little coffee table and sofa area, which is like the big reason why I picked this one. It's really important for me that I have somewhere where I can like lean my back against, and I was not gonna like sit on a bed for 6 weeks. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's fucking nothing. That might be some like instructions for me, so I'll check that out in a bit. Oh, that's very cool. Sliding doors, which I will probably not use. There's a bed. A lot of wardrobe space, which is cool, so I might stub my toe. I might actually use it, although it's all hangers. I don't normally hang up my stuff, but I guess I'll have to. And then a balcony area. And that's my view. So if you're watching this, I've already left this apartment, which is weird to say because I've literally just arrived. But obviously I don't want to dox myself in any way, so I'm it's just easier to do the apartment tour before I've like dumped my stuff everywhere. So you get to have a look around, but yeah, I'm gonna save uploading this for another time. I don't know if it'll be what video it'll be part of, but maybe I'll just do like a little travel vlog of this weird midpoint. Um, Jack messaged me. He is on his final plane, his London to Manchester plane, um, which is weird because this time yesterday, I think I was still heading back into Tokyo after dropping him off at the airport. So yeah, that's like it's a 24-hour journey at the moment. It's pretty mega. So yeah, he messaged me as I was like arriving here. And I'm looking forward to hearing when he's finally gotten home and make sure he's safe and good. But the big part of his journey is over, so that's good. Cooking without oil is going surprisingly well. So I got some packs of like gyoza, I'm guessing whitebait. These are like they're called like student potatoes. And that stuff coming off it is the sugar. And I'm going to squeeze some fresh lemon over this, and then I got some pickles to eat with it. Just realised I've done the Brit on holiday thing and given myself a plate of beige. Yeah, I don't really know how that happened, but I do have some pickles to have with it. I was gonna do like a mukbang style thing and eat and chat about my plans. And you know, this is my first meal being in this apartment, but honestly, it's been very hectic. I'm tired, hungry, so I'm just gonna sit and enjoy this, and I will catch you all up properly soon. So I've just come back from Izumia with a fairly big haul. So I thought, ignore these. But I found some interesting things, so I just want to show you what I've got. So I wanted to make some nice sandwiches with avocado, so just some bread. This is a donut thing, I think. It's gonna be like a weekend treat for tomorrow morning, maybe. Along with this, which has custard inside. You know, anything with custard inside is always a winner. I've got a late-ish lesson today, so I didn't want to be cooking after the lesson. So I've just been lazy and got ready-made ramen, but this should be interesting because I've not had one of these yet from the supermarket. So we'll see how it is. I also have some gochujang in the fridge that I might use to spice this up. Some eggs, you know, pretty boring, we know what eggs are. And then we get to the mochi desserts. So I always see this one and I've not tried it yet. This one was really cute, it just made me think of like a donut. So yeah, I've picked this up because it looked really cute. But then next to it was this warabi mochi or water mochi, I can't remember, but it's basically like see-through mochi and then you put kanako powder on it. Various, like, I've seen this before, but I've never had it myself, so I'm looking forward to trying it. I mean, look at it. This has got a few days on, so I don't need to eat this all straight away. This is quite a lot. The fried section always grabs me. I don't know what this is. I didn't have my phone with me to translate. I'm gonna guess oysters though. You get fried oysters in some places. So I'm gonna guess this is like a tartar sauce packet, but we will see. We will see. Chicken skin snacks. These are basically like the chicken version of pot scratchings. They're pretty good. really good base snack. I've actually bought cheese. Like, I don't really eat cheese, especially processed cheese, at home anymore. Vegan is better for my stomach, but you know, well, I'm just doing what I can here. So that's for the sandwich. That's also for the sandwich. Sweet potato. I cooked sweet potato because I love them, but I've not actually got one from the supermarket yet that's ready cooked. So I'm gonna munch on that with my lunch, I think. And then, oh yeah, then I've got yogurt. It's just a yogurt to have with my morning stuff. So it's not just bread. It's bread, yogurt, fruit, yada yada yada. Plum, Chuhai. I think these are contending for my current favorite. I'm really enjoying the plum ones. So for two. Then I've got, I think it's either a lemon or a yuzu. I couldn't, I was like trying to read this, but my translation was failing me because there's like a dozen different lemon varieties. Got this because it's kind of fancy. Like, I think it's a German, yeah, a German mango sparkling wine. And then natural organic sparkling wine in a can, like a can bottle thing. And then these last two. These are in the cheese aisle, and I spotted. Is this matcha? Why is this not free? Is this matcha cheese? And Doru cheese. Dolce cheese. Oh, dolce. Dolce. What? What does that mean? Cheese dolce. But it okay. And then a pistachio one. Like, I love pistachio, but I can't. I really love pistachio with dessert. So but again, that's how I feel about matcha. So curiosity got the better of me, and I had to know what these are like. So yeah, that's my haul. This is basically the lunch I'm about to have, dinner for tonight, drinks for tonight, and then breakfast, and a whole load of snacks. And the eggs are kind of like an emergency thing. I mean, I might put one on my ramen, but I might also use up my bananas and make banana pancakes with them. So yes, that's where I'm at. I will try and update you on this little pile here in particular, because I'm expecting the mochi stuff to be good. Mochi's great, but like these, I'm so curious about these. Okay, it is time to try the cheeses. So this is the pistachio one, and this is the matcha one. It really smells matcha-y. So let's see how this goes. That's like the closest I've got to decent lighting in this apartment. The lighting is awful. So anyway, so this is the pistachio one. Like, I'm used to nuts in cheese, like that, so I'm hoping that's gonna work okay. It's okay. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like the cheeses you might see more of at Christmas, I don't know. But like the soft cheeses with mixed nut in. Like, it's got a sweetness to it. I'm not a huge fan of like sweet cheeses. Like, you can get cheese with cranberry or apricot in. I'm not a huge fan of those. So yeah, this is okay. Maybe a good one for kids. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I might actually even eat more of this. It won't be my first pick, but I'm gonna try and eat more so I don't end up throwing it all away. Time for the matcha one. Okay, this is this is the one I'm suspicious of. I do have a bit of a cough today, so don't look too much into that. My brain's so confused. Like it has the same kind of sweetness as the other one, so I guess it kind of works. Going in again. Yeah, it's like there's two competing flavors going on. I don't think they really go together. But like the pistachio one, I think it is okay. But this, yeah, I would not recommend. But you know, yeah, sometimes you just gotta try the weird chip. Seeing as it's a nice warm day, I thought I'd show you the view from our balcony. Osaka is giving me a beautiful view on my last night. I also didn't know the wheel had like, I guess they're ads. I was riding on that today. Phone's on charge. All my clothes are out, but not sorted. It's all a bit of a mess. I hate packing. I think at the moment I'm just focusing on getting things out from where they've been put away. That's my main focus, and then I can actually start filling up the suitcase. Okay, gonna take a quick break. I've barely started really. But I thought before I like have to use the mat to kneel on the floor and really get into it, I thought I'd do a final video to sort of finish off the video about what it's been like being here. So Osaka in general, it's been great. I am glad that I picked it as my main city. It's got just enough to see and do for that amount of time. So this is wrapping up 6 weeks. I kept thinking I'd run out of things to do, and then my tutor would give me a suggestion, or I'd think of something else. Or I'd just return to like Old Haunt or go to like department stores to pass time. So yeah, I never quite ran out of things to do, which was nice. As for this apartment specifically, it's been fine. It was clean when I got here, but I've been here 6 weeks and you need to look after your own space, kind of, but they never left me a, a sweeping brush, so the floor is really dirty at this point. um, but you know, whatever, most people aren't going to be 6 weeks in this spot. It's fine. It's a bit on the noisy side, but I think you're going to have that for any of the places that are on this main road. Um, it's been really convenient. I have really liked the fact that I literally walk out of where I'm staying, walk 1 minute down the street, and then the steps are there to the subway. It's kind of brilliant. So it has been really, really convenient. Um, the supermarket that's across the way is actually a really nice supermarket for the area. It's been great. It's sort of given me some good food options. Maybe too many has been really tempting. um, but I don't know if I would. This area's been good, and I've gotten used to it. I think I've said before in another video when I found out what it had a bit of a reputation. I was a little bit worried, but obviously it's nothing compared to some parts of Manchester. Editing Emma here, cutting in. So I think I ended up deleting a couple of clips where I talk about where I actually am, or where I actually stayed. I think because I didn't want to come across as like too negative, or I didn't want to seem to be shitting on something. But that means you are missing some important context for the stuff that I'm talking about. So I'll try and fill you in. So basically, I stayed near Hanazonocho Station in the area called Nishinari Ward, which is just south of Namba. If you've been to Osaka, you will recognize Namba because that is the big area. I don't know if it includes Dotonbori or if it's next to Dotonbori. Basically, you start at Dotonbori, the place with the famous Glyco sound, and go sign, and then go to the south. So we have stayed in the Namba area before because it's been very convenient. And I picked this apartment because it's pretty close to that. And the apartment itself was right near a station. So I kind of knew, or thought I knew the area. But as it goes, sometimes with these things, sometimes just going a little bit south changes things. So this area has the reputation of being the slum of Osaka. Which is a bit overkill, I think. Especially if you're from literally any other country that isn't Japan. But basically, it is known as being an area where a lot of old men hang out, possibly because they aren't working anymore and are just sort of at a loose end. There are occasionally homeless people, so that's what the area is known for. But before getting there, it was still worrying to kind of see these descriptions of like it's a slum. I was like, oh no. So I'll cut back to other me of my experience of what it was actually like to be there, but that is your context. Nishinariku is not known as being an amazing area, but I don't think you need to worry about it if you end up being there. It's really not a big deal. I just think that compared to other parts of Japan and even just other parts of Osaka, it is on the dirtier side, and maybe doesn't have the cool vibes that some places do. So yeah, I don't know if I would necessarily pick this area again, uh, unless maybe we really were here just for like a 3 day stint or something, and we were just looking for a cheaper place to stay. But honestly, I think we'd probably just pick the hotel we went for last time, which is basically one stop up the road. It's really close, but it is amazing how different things can be when you just step over that line. And I think people in the UK will kind of understand that as well, because when you house hunt, it's really hard to know. Like, one street can be the fancy street, and then you go across the next street, and then no, that's the terrible street. So I guess it's a bit like that. Um, so yeah, I've gotten used to it, but I don't know if I'd want to be in this area again. But I do thank it for being my home for this long. Um, and overall, it's been a great experience. And I think sometimes as well, when you live in another country, it's good to be in the not necessarily like the best, most the coolest area ever, because I think that's not really realistic to how the average person would live. You know, you have to be rich to live in central, Shibuya or Shinjuku or wherever. Um, but there are more normal people the further out or into various suburbs you get. So I think it was a valuable experience for that. Yeah, I think that'll do. I really don't want to pack. I hate packing so much. Oh, okay. I just need to start. I just need to start. Okay. Like, I'm so excited to get back to Tokyo tomorrow. I'm really excited. And I'm happy that the biggest stint of the trip is over, because I'm really missing Jack and everyone at home. But why do I have to pack though? We knew this was going to be a problem, because the issue is that when it comes to packing, Jack is the Tetris master who sorts everything out. And we've been on holidays where I've been shooed away to a corner while he packed my bag, and now that's just how things are. Because I don't pack mine well enough, apparently. But unfortunately, I don't have that unless he calls me later and gives me some emotional support. Um, so we'll see. Um, so I will see you on the other side. I'll see you when I'm in Tokyo. See you later. Bye. There we go. All packed up and ready to go. With my bag of kitchen stuff. It's coming with me. Oh boy. And I've had to pay a bulk trash fee to leave my yoga mat. I don't know if it was really worth buying, but there we go. It's all sorted anyway. Right. On to Tokyo.